From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live at 3.
Welcome back to East Texas Live on KETK. Today we have something to help the future leaders of East Texas. Steve is the CEO of Transforming Leadership, and he joins us live to talk about the distinction between management and leadership. Thank you so much for being here today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. First, can you tell me a little bit about your organization?
Well, we've been involved in the leadership transformation or development business for about 20 or 25 years, one way or the other. Kind of evolved from doing crisis intervention in workplaces to doing leadership development. I've got a doctorate in leadership and ethics, and as well as a licensed professional counselor, that all kind of integrated into taking high-performing leaders and trying to make them a little more high-performing. So that's where my heart is. That's where our passion is. We have a small team, but we work with national companies, and we've just been blessed to be able to work with the companies we're working with.
Yes, sir. You draw a distinction between managers and leaders. Can you help me understand the difference?
Yeah, for us, there are a couple of clear distinctions, and keep it in mind that all managers should have, or most managers should have, some components of leadership involved in their job. And certainly the vast majority of leaders have some management components involved in their job. But leaderships are about inspiration and making people successful. I tell all of our coaching clients or consulting clients, if your focus every day is the success of your people, then you and your company are going to be successful. If your focus every day is simply ensuring that your people get their job done, that's a management function. That's checking the boxes and make sure everybody does what you tell them to do. Success and getting the job done are frequently two different things.
Yes, sir. I like that right there. But you spend a lot of time helping leaders identify how much they are spending in the weeds. What are those weeds?
Yeah, well, the weeds are when you're working on projects, working on activities that are, to be a little soft on this, that are below your pay grade. You're doing things, you're doing activities and involved in projects that someone else that works for you should be doing, and you're involved in them either because of control issues or because you enjoy doing them or because, well, it's just easier for me to do it than to teach somebody else to do it. But in doing that, there are a lot of implications of doing that. One is you're preventing that person from growing and getting bigger and being more successful. And two is it's robbing time from you for doing higher level activities. Again, if our focus is the success of our people, we need to be pushing all the responsibility down to our people that we possibly can, because that helps them get bigger, more developed, and bring more value not only to the organization, but more value to themselves individually.
Yes, sir. After you identify all of those misused time, how does the focus of your coaching kind of change?
Well, boy, that's a good question. I think really in the last, I'm an old guy. I've been around, been doing this for a long time. But in the last few years, we've come to focus more and more on that success principle as opposed to just individual communication issues. All these other individual issues fall into it, but time management and communication issues and technical skills, we spent tons and tons of hours over the years focusing on those things individually. But they all we've discovered that they all fall under the umbrella of success. Success for me, and then success for my people. You look at the basic job description, it has 10 to 12 bullet points on the basic job description. But most job descriptions only have metrics of success for two of those bullet points. And then our research indicates that as many as 80% of terminations in the workplace are for failures, job description related failures, for which there was no metric. That's hardly fair to manage someone when they don't know how they're being measured. You don't really know how they're being measured either. It's entirely arbitrary. So our focus has really, really evolved. Obviously, we take a servant leadership approach. You know a bit of my background. But to me, that servant leadership is the focus of success for the people that report to me. Not only does it make me successful, but look at the lives that I get to impact by impacting other people.
Yes, sir. Can you tell me a little bit about the Sacred Trust leadership model?
Yeah, thanks for asking about Sacred Trust. We've really just developed that in the last year. We've got a book that hopefully will be out in about 3 or 4 months. Sacred is, in fact, an acronym for SACRED, obviously, for success, accountability, coaching and communication, resources, encouragement, and desire. So as we work with either an individual team leader, a CEO, a COO, or with an entire team, we take them through that 6-component or 6-factor model, if you will, because to us, those are the 6 factors that real leaders, that effective leaders emulate. Their success. They're focused on the success of their people. They're holding their people accountable for that success that they have defined. They're coaching them and communicating with them to see how they're doing and what their needs are along the way. They're asking them, what resources do you need in order to be successful? We've seen tons of people in the workplace that their success is stymied somewhat because they don't have the resources required to be successful. And then in the meantime, they're being held accountable for success. The resources may be training, they may be personnel, they may be financial, they may be time. But that's what the leader really should be bringing to the table for that direct report, resources.
Yes, sir.
And then
thank you so much.
Encouragement. Encourage them as they go along, because everybody likes to hear, well done.
Yes.
That results in the desire. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Steve, thank you so much for joining us on KTK today.
Thank you.
Yes.